Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Well, Monday anyway. I don't have weekends, so all my days are about the same. Doesn't matter. Gotta get my glasses. I totally forgot. Them sleigh bells ring-a-ling, ding-ding-ding-a-ling-dee. So lovely weather for a sleigh ride together. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Hey, Stream Element Spot, thanks for running. Leighton Welding stopped in. Thanks for at least popping in here, brother. Hopefully we see you later. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm just sitting here chillaxing all by my little lonesome self. So I figured I'd come on here and chat with my peoples. See my old family. Look at that. It's all backwards. My nipples are lost. Oh. Yeah, got my Landon Custom Classics shirt on here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Pretty cool stuff. I just opened a pack of Starburst. I posted a video. The end was kind of flat. And I opened it up. And like most of them are cut in half and out of the wrappers and stuff. A little crazy. But we have more. When you're a fat kid, you always got to have candy sitting around. And by candy, I mean lots and lots of friggin' sugar. Let's see if I can open this thing. I got my arms all wrapped up. Oh, let me reach my mouth. Candy-y. It's like an explosion of flavor in your mouth. Gotta love good old Starburst. Who all we got hiding in here? My eyes don't bother me. What's everybody up to? You're living a dream? I forgot to put my little invite link up here in case somebody decides they want to come up. Post that baby up. Pin massage. Everybody ready for Christmas? It's just around the corner. Can hear those sleigh bells ringing. Let's see here. Yes, we're uploading a video. Good stuff. Hopefully this short does good. I think the way I titled it and such, it ought to be pretty awesome. Interesting. Well, whoever we had just left. Guess we'll party on. Got some stuff going on over here at Dr. Art's house. Got some John Wilburness going on over there. and some Travis's Mopar garage and Jason's garage. Good stuff. MTP has got a show going on also. Good stuff for that feller. Gotta go over and check out Menacing Threats Productions. He's a good dude. Deals with a lot of drama. People are always messing with him, trying to start problems. Let's see here. Punisher Lamont responded to me. Things are going pretty slow tonight. Maybe they'll pick up in a bit. If not, we might do a real short live stream. See how many people come around. Hey, what's going on, Tim? How you doing, brother? Got kind of a slow night going on here. Just been sitting around watching live streams and other YouTube videos. Pretty cool stuff. Need to get on here and see if Barrows posts some new videos. He needs to get her going. He's slacking. Still got to get my battery out and go post a video of my police light that I got. Put her up there. Might even make a funny video with it. Yeah, it's been pretty warm here for a few days. What's up, ASO? My dog's trying to beg candy, and earlier she was kind of a little shit. I went and bought hamburger buns and hot dog buns. I had a whole bunch of jalapeno cheese sausages. I got a whole bunch of chicken patties and stuff. I come back from work and both packages are sitting on her bed empty. So Bella's in a little trouble tonight. Huh. She's going to have to beg awful good to get anything. Especially after I gave her a bunch of my food. What are you up to, ASO? Getting all moved into the new place? Got to get out tomorrow. I'm going to mail stickers out to whoever's emailed me their address. I think I only got 2 so far. So I'll get down to the post office tomorrow. And I don't think you got one, Tim. If you email me your address, my email's in my about section. I'll send you an awesome sticker. Got my new 2nd gen ones. Get out of here. You're in trouble. I think dog's trying to mess with my hand. These are the Gen 2 stickers. I added the YouTube on the bottom so people know where the hell I'm at. Not just wonder what Landon Customs is. They actually know I'm on YouTube now. And they're shiny, which attracts rednecks. So hopefully I can get some out to some more people. Been having some issues with my hand and my elbow and stuff, so I'm all iced up right now. That's no problem, brother. I just send them out to people that want a sticker. Not trying to charge like a lot of people do. Not really into it for getting the money. It's more publicity, you know. Kind of gotta spend some money to make some money, you know. So I'm gonna put my stickers out there and hopefully it gets me more followers. Got to get filming on my next video for my Hummer project. I think that'll be a pretty good little spoof series, kind of trolling people with these Will It Run and Bring a Trailer videos. But I'm just sitting here eating candy because I'm fat. I take my brace off so I can actually move my arm. Ah! Yeah, my hand and my elbow have been so messed up lately. Can't hardly move. Some guy commented in there, he's like, couldn't you have used the chains or something instead? And I was like, seriously, I could have picked it up and carried it 20 feet to my shop, but it was all part of the shenanigans. Yeah, if you put in, if you get your email on there, they send you deals, and you can do their little deals over and over again. They do free shipping. I've ordered 3 trial sets of these stickers. This time they put the proof deal at the top, so I just cut the proof deal off the top so there's not so much black up here. I got 2 extra stickers with the proofs, but I think I paid like $11 for 10 of these, and I actually got like 12 a set. And then I got an email about t-shirts, and I paid $14 to get my own custom t-shirt with free delivery and everything. So yeah, you just want to get some smaller stickers. These ones are a little bigger than most, but wanted you to be able to actually read my sticker. A lot of these guys are so small you can't see it when you're driving down the road. But yeah, for them bigger stickers, about $10-12 for 10 stickers, something like that. You get the smaller ones, they're like $9 for 10. This is Sticker Mule too. They just sent me an email that I could get 1 t-shirt for $14. It's kind of dumb on their part, because I think if you only order a couple, it's like $18 a piece. I click on that same deal 10 times, get the $4 off a shirt, and they'll send me 10 separate packages. I ordered all 3 at the same time, and they sent me 3 packages. They could have at least looked at it and been like, oh, let's just send him 1 big package. But whatever. Yeah, Sticker Mule is pretty cool. I like it. But I tried the other one, Vinyl Disorder. Their stickers were about the same price, but a lot less quality. I got a little pack of their smaller stickers, like my other ones that I got. It was pretty cheap, but they're cut really crappy. It looks like the dye or whatever they punched them out with was really dull. They're just not quite as good a vinyl or anything. Sticker Mule actually has an ad on their website. Says they guarantee them that you can run their stickers through the dishwasher and not hurt them. So they're good in any weather and all that good stuff. Yeah, you guys went through Teespring or whatever. Like I say, everybody's like, oh, if you get them on there, then you don't really make any money off of it. If you make $1 a shirt, whatever, you know. The thing is, you're getting your channel out there. Get a bunch of people wearing your shirt, you might make $1 million off YouTube. So who cares if you make a big profit off your shirts? I mean, that's most companies pay big money to advertise, you know. You can even advertise on YouTube. You can set up plans and pay them money and they'll push your videos and ads. So it's all about spending money to make money. I just paid $500 for a new laptop. It's a used one from a pawn shop, but it's a good gaming one. So I got a fast enough processor to do video editing and all that stuff. But yeah, Barrows, he's running just an old laptop. It's kind of a piece of crap, and like he'll go to edit a video and the video stops and the sound keeps going, so the video's just froze. So he's looking at buying a new tower computer so that he can have it all set up to do it. But yeah, I need to get one of your shirts there, brother. I'm kind of broke right now. I spent so much money helping other people out with Christmas and stuff that barely pay my bills right now. I think got a little, and I think next week I'll be pretty well caught up. So hopefully next month I'll really get caught up and start putting more in savings, because winter time's hard having to buy all my propane and stuff to heat this camper. It gets pretty expensive. I just got a bill the other day that talked to my bishop, got my help with my propane bill, because they randomly stopped by and charged me $308 to fill up my propane tank. 12 core CPU, 32 gig RAM. Yeah. Mine's upgraded to Windows 11. It's an Intel Core i5. Has a good NVIDIA GeForce GTX graphics card and all that stuff. But yeah, I had times last year within like 6 weeks I used $400 worth of propane. Wish I was somewhere that I could get natural gas hooked up, because natural gas is like 20 cents a gallon maybe, and propane's like $3. Big difference, and the natural gas puts off more and better heat. Yeah, that's what Barrows was looking for too, is the i5. But you say you gotta get a good processor in that to do all the all the video editing and stuff. Yeah, I follow them on Instagram. I've even emailed them, told them what I thought of their products and that they're just awesome. So but yeah, if you follow them on Instagram, you get them on your email, all that stuff. They send out all kinds of good offers for discounts. And the more you buy, the bigger the discount you get. Me and Barrows figured it out. And if you order like 200 stickers, you can get them for like 40 cents a piece or something like that for nice vinyl stickers. So it cost you a little over $100 for 200 stickers. Something like that. Yeah, it's cold up here. One of the things I want to do, I'm looking at finding like a old Ford 7.3 Power Stroke or something and build it all up, fix it all up how I want it. And then I can hook onto my trailer and go where I want. And here pretty soon I might just retire, travel around the country. And like in the wintertime, I'll work my way down south to Florida or Alabama, somewhere down there. Hey, Spencer. Then I can enjoy the winter down there where it's warm. And then when it starts getting hot down south, I'll start working my way back up north. Just drive all over the country, stop where I want. I got my military disability, so here in January, they're going to up that. So then hopefully I can get, they sent me a new deal that with my job and stuff, I was exposed to all this hazardous stuff that messed with my breathing and all that. And they got it now to where they can probably get me more disability for being exposed to all that. How you doing, Spencer? By the time I go to click on a thing to put it up there, it jumps. Somebody was demoing it the other night. I was thinking about trying it out. They were saying, I think they said there's an app, so I'm wondering if they did it from their phone. But somebody was using the YouTube streaming, and they got it out now. There's a new YouTube stream app or something. There's no limit on hours or anything, and you can invite guests in now. I know they demoed it, and they had 2 guys up there. Looked like it worked good. Yeah, you're telling me. They fight everything you file, too. I messed up my back really bad when I was in there, and they're like, well, we can't rate your back because it said you have acute back pain. Like, there ain't nothing cute about my back pain. I'm going to see if my new doctor, he's real good. See if he'll help me go up against the VA and get me a disability for my back. If I get my disability up to 100% from 60, I'd be making almost $2,000 a month more. Even from 90 to 100%, I think just base, like 90% disability is like $1,900 a month. 100% jumps you up to like $3,400 a month. So it's a huge difference. But I'm doing good, you know. I got my little ranch job and that. Keep me going, pays the bills. Between that and my disability, it's almost like working one regular job. Yeah, you always tell me about your fish hook. My back's been pretty bad every freaking day lately. They got me the Thermazone. I had a little video on that and premiered it. It's got the hoses, and I hook up the back belt and I put it on. I can push hot and it heats it. Do that for like a half hour, and then you push cold and it freezes my back all up. Do that for like a half hour and go back to hot and do it for a half hour. It helps, but I'm getting into they're going to send me to a rheumatologist and some other stuff, see if they can figure some stuff out. My last doctor, he was saying that he really thinks it's, I have fibromyalgia. So, what's up, just chilling? Yeah, those storms and stuff, they just tear you up. I think that's a lot of my problem. But I also got my little Alpha Stim thing. I haven't used it much, but it's supposed to do a whole lot for you. It's kind of like a TENS unit, but instead of just shocking the muscles and pulsing them, it's actually supposed to send signals to your brain and tell it to turn the pain off, kind of thing. Help your body relax and stuff. Yeah, thanks. Just chilling. Hopefully get some more people in here. It's a little slow tonight. I know a bunch of them are over at Dr. Arts. I was just sitting around. I need my hours so I can get monetized, and I was just sitting around, figuring to throw a live up here. I've been doing 2 or 3 a week. What do you mean too high? The prices? Or I get all my medical stuff and all that free through the VA because I'm 60% disabled. So I got my Thermazone with the attachments. It's almost $3,000 setup. And then they gave me the Alpha Stim. I got that for free. I don't even know how much that is. I've seen some kind of like it online for like 300 or so, but they're not the exact same as what I got. I need to get more active too with all this storms and crazy weather. I've just been kind of sitting around my trailer a lot with my dog. The other day I kind of pushed myself to get out, and it was cold and miserable, but took the dog out and walked a couple of miles. I think that helped me a bit. But I'm eating the hell out of this Starburst here. Posted a video. I opened another pack and the end of it was flat. I opened it up and like half the Starbursts were cut in half. I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, sometimes if I get the influencers and all that in here, I get like 50 people in here, and that helps a lot. Yeah, the Alpha Stim, they got these little clips you put on your earlobes. They say you're supposed to do that for like an hour a day, and it just relaxes your whole body. But I think it makes me feel funny. They told me I can put some pads right here and just turn it on and do the same thing, because on my ears, it makes my head feel weird. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, they've helped me out a lot, and I help them and support them all. I don't think they all have their things on. Usually Cheryl comes in and she'll share me out so I get out all of them, but I think she's sleeping now, so. But it's all good. We can all sit and chat. If anybody wants to come up, the link's up there. You're more than welcome to come on up and chat. If you got any upcoming videos or anything going on, you can talk about it. I don't mind. Got a premiere coming up or something, just pop on up and tell everybody about it, or you can post links in the chat. I don't mind. We're all family in here, so that's why I'm on here. I've battled depression and that, and being a disabled vet and all the stuff I went through. I'm like really up there on the suicide rate and all that stuff, but I don't really get that way. It's not a big one for me, but for a lot of people it is. Pretty hard. Especially around the holidays, so. Yeah, thanks, brother. Yeah, like with everything else, with everything I have going on, I'm probably in the top percentage of the guys that kill themselves, but we since I got my dog, that's helped with my depression a lot too. She keeps me going. Hey, thanks. Hi, Ace Off Road. How you doing, brother? Good to see you in here. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, thanks, brother. I appreciate you. Got a lot of good friends on here. And sometimes when I'm feeling down, I just go over to Bear Roses and we hang out and work on projects. Need to get over there, see if he's got his lift ready to stand up. We've been working on his cleaning his shop up, and we're gonna get his lift set up. He's had a lift out there for years, I guess, and he just never got it set up yet. So got too many people leave their stuff in his shop and want to store everything in their shop. Yeah, I want to get some of the oils and stuff when hopefully they make it legal here in Idaho soon. Idaho is one of the worst states for all that crap. So I almost think Utah will get it approved before we do. Yeah, my cousin, she's got the little e-cigarette deals that she orders. Got marijuana in them, a little fluid. But she just sits and vapes it. Oh yeah. I used to smoke it quite a bit. I had a girlfriend from California, and her brother owned a dispensary in Oregon. And yeah, we smoked a lot of marijuana. Probably like 8 times a day. We made a lot of money and spent a lot of money on marijuana. It does. It helps relieve the pain. It relaxes you. Helps you sleep, all that stuff. Need to get more active too and lose some weight. That helps a lot. They say like 5 pounds is like 50 pounds on your knees or some crap. So I had my tip of my toe amputated. CBD and THC mix for my pain pills. Yeah. I don't take pain pills. I got some muscle relaxers when I get real bad. All right. Yeah, if I think I'm going to lose weight, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to start dieting. And I get on the scale like a week later and I'm up like 6 pounds. And that's motivating. Keep it up. Keep gaining weight. I had a gym membership. Just having it didn't help. I guess you actually got to go. I finally canceled it because I was going like heck for probably 6 months. I didn't step foot in the gym, and I was paying $30 a month for membership. So my contract was up, and I just let it go. So saved me a little money. Oh, look, there's another Starburst that got cut in half. It's all packaged stupid and everything. I got them at the discount stores. Can't complain too bad. Yeah. I don't know, Dean. It's this is the one and only T-shirt at the moment. I know you just want to put it on your wife so you can pretend she's me. It's a little disturbing, but I like it. The Buff's Garage hat was pretty cool too. When I get some more, I might have to ship you one over there to Kiwi Land. Maybe after Christmas, I'll have more money. Sent my daughter a good mess of money for Christmas, so between helping everybody else out, I kind of broke myself. It's all good though. I'll pick myself back up. Take a little time, but we'll get her done. Anybody do anything fun this weekend? I pretty much just worked and hey, Paranormal, how you doing? Kind of just snowed all weekend, so I stayed in the house. But $850 to move. Not horrible. Yeah, I did some crazy moves in the military. My first military move was I went from Texas from basic training to Alaska. Then I went from Alaska all the way to Florida. Then I went from Florida to Idaho. It's about as cross country as you can get moving from Alaska to Florida. A little bit of a temperature difference. About right now, I'd be sitting on the beach swimming. It was funny though, because it'd get down to like 70 degrees, and we were the only ones at the beach. Everybody else was freezing to death. They're like, oh, it's like 65 degrees out here. How can you be out here on the beach? Easy. Yeah, I need to get out. I'm going to go see if the river's frozen enough around here to ice fish on and do some ice fishing videos. I got a little tiny ice house. It's a little sled and you flip it over. And then you just pop up a couple poles. It's a little, probably 4 foot by 4 foot or so. 4 by 5, I don't know, little ice house. Has like 2 little holes you open up on the floor. Need to stay up and watch Paranormal tonight. I've been missing it a little bit because I been dealing with a lot of pain, so I was going to bed early. Hey, Doug, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. You have a good weekend there, bro? Got this Nebo flashlight that'll blind you. Up here, I normally ice fish the river if I can get enough ice. I need to go take a look. My one hole over here, it's real calm, so it might have iced over enough. A lot of the mainstream doesn't really ice over, so there's too much ice in the way to fish it. We've cast over the ice before and caught fish and just drug them over the edge. Get her a mixer for Christmas. Look, she gave me. LOL said I'll get a handsaw and you can build a porch. Nice. Had a good weekend. It was full on thrashing on Shop Truck. Got the new to me front sway bar almost installed. That's cool. I need to get the Thunderbird pulled around by the shop. I got to change the transmission fluid because I got the wrong fluid in there. I kind of did a lot of research, and a lot of them was saying I could use the new Dexron. But after I changed it and put Dexron in there, everybody's saying that I need Type F. So it's not shifting quite right. I'm going to try putting Type F in there. Or I might see what I can get a kit for. Just tear the whole transmission down and completely redo it and then put Type F in it. That's awesome, Doug. I need to get my T-Bird painted. Trying to decide what to do on it because I got the fenders, the wheel skirts, and one of them doesn't fit the hole right. So I might have to get a new quarter panel to fix it up right. Hey, Jay and Artemis. How you doing? Had a bag dropped off, lol. And yeah, man, exercise is key. Stretching especially. Yeah, that's one of my big ones. I got to stretch more. I've been really slacking since I got out of the military. Let's see. If you want a good flashlight, I got this sucker down at the Ace Hardware. It's an Nebo, rechargeable. You can even you plug in your phone charger and charge it. And it even has a USB port, so you can plug a cable in and charge your phone off of it. This sucker's it's got all different modes. It's got a 32 lumen, 320 lumen, and 3200 lumen. And I'll tell you the runtime for all of them. If you run it on low, it'll run for 50 hours. If you run it on high, it'll only run 2 hours. And it has a double click strobe. Yeah, this thing's just so stupid bright. It'll light my whole field up. Like 5 acres. But I like the Nebos. Any flashlight you buy, freaking get one that's rechargeable. The batteries will cost you a lot more in the long run. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that plantar fasciitis, I had that really bad. Had to go through some extensive physical therapy and stuff. It helped. Focus my beam. Whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I love flashlights. They have a really cool little lantern, too. I grab my little lantern real quick. I use it working on cars. It's like the coolest mechanic lantern. Oh, let's see where I put it. Shit. Might have forgot where I put my lantern. Man, I don't remember where I put my lantern now. I got a little Nebo lantern. And it has a bug zapper on it. You pull it up and it has the big lantern, or it has the LED on the end. But you pull it up and it has a bug zapper around it, and it's got the little black lights. Like set it on top of my car, turn on the black lights, and it draws all the mosquitoes and stuff and shocks and kills them all. Then I don't get bit to hell while I'm working on a car. It takes batteries, and I don't really care for that. Like I say, batteries will cost you a fortune. I've been thinking about firing up the Thunderbird, going over and doing some donuts and stuff, play around on the ice, make some videos. Try to be real careful with her though. She's such a nice car. I care about my cars. They're my babies. If you're not subbed to Paranormal, you really need to check her channel out. Always go over there and watch her cool, scary stories. That's like my thing when I'm going to bed. Here's her link. I need a Coleman light and heat. Yep. See, that's my little ice house. It's so tiny. It's got a little bar along the top. You know, hang a Coleman lantern on there. I think it'd heat the whole thing, keep you pretty warm in there. It doesn't have any windows or anything, so just hang me a Coleman lantern in there and crank it up, and it'll light and heat the whole ice house while I fish. But yeah, if the river's not froze good enough, here soon, when my boss takes off to go somewhere or something, I'll go knock things out at work real quick in the morning, and the other guy will be there to feed. And so I can just stay up at the lake all day, up at the reservoir, and catch some great big fish through the ice. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Didn't have my other page up. I couldn't tell if Nightbot was going to work or not. Hey, RC Recreation. What's up, brother? Yeah. I was looking up ugly Christmas sweaters, and I was looking up some so I could get a really cool picture of me and my dog in matching sweaters. And that sweater came up on the internet. It's $40. Thought about buying it. I'd probably wear it everywhere. Be a really good one for going to church. Hey, there's my brother-in-law there. What's going on there, Justin? Yeah, it'd be funny going to church with some big old hairy nuts on your chest, looking like a dickhead. I'm probably not very politically correct, but I love to party. That's all that matters, that you have fun. As long as you're having fun and not messing with other people. I'll mess with other people a little bit, but it's not, you can't get carried away with it. Too many people do, and it's not good. Oh, like they say at church, come as you are, we don't judge. I had a buddy. He was kind of a wild one. When we were in probably middle school, his uncle gave him a whole bunch of porno magazines. And so he started calling the 900 numbers. This was back when you'd call the 900 number and you didn't have to put up a credit card number or whatever. It just charged it to your phone bill. And his parents, he lived with his grandparents, but they got like $1,000 phone bill from him calling 900 numbers. So this crazy goes to our church activity and starts calling 900 numbers from the church. They got a block on there after a while, so he couldn't be calling them from church anymore. Like, we'd be at Scouts or whatever, and he'd be in the hallway listening to the sex lines on the telephone. Nutty kid. Oh yeah, like I say, I don't hurt other people, but I do some wild stuff, and I may be a little offensive, and if you get real offended by anything I say, you're welcome. Yeah, that Nightbot, he slacks on his job. You know what? I might not be the best singer, but I ain't afraid to sing. I ain't afraid to put myself out there. People want to throw me dirty comments, that's all cool, but I can take care of myself, so I'm confident. I don't worry about it. But yeah, you really got a serious problem, I can get you my address. We can come handle it man to man. I was thinking about doing a video where I put like a knife and a baseball bat and all that outside the door of my house, and put a sign on the door that says, if you're thinking about breaking in, the door is unlocked. Please choose a weapon so you can have a fighting chance. I've never locked the door to my house. There's a few people I'm good friends with, and I've told them if they ever need a place to stay, just come on in. And I'd welcome a stranger to come walking in my house. They're going to get them a whooping. Yeah, the Hummer 2 series is going to be pretty awesome. I'm doing it just to kind of troll all these people with their Will It Run and Bring a Trailer videos. So I think one of the next ones I do, I'm going to wash it up. I'm going to wash it the way I see people washing cars on YouTube. And get me some little shorty shorts on. I might even go topless and just be out there in the snow washing my Hummer. Yeah, if you're not sleeping in the shop, you gotta lock it up because you gotta protect your tools. I actually have cameras I gotta get set up, so I have night vision cameras and all that around my tools, and all my good power tools, my Milwaukee stuff. I have in a cabinet in my house. Yeah, that Hummer, it is might have a little rust on a couple joints, but the body in that, she's solid. But yeah, I'm planning on doing a whole series on it, like cutting it and like modifying it with different batteries and all this cool stuff to put some power to it. I might even do something crazy. Me and Barrows talked about it, but I think it'd kind of be a pain in the butt and it probably wouldn't really fit me. But I got a little kids like 80cc Yamaha Raptor, and we thought about putting the Hummer body on the Raptor frame, so it's a haul and butt little four-wheeler. I'm a funny dude. That's what I do. I got the humor, you know. I like Little Johnny jokes. Little Johnny is He's a crazy little fucker. Love donut holes. I love lamp. So, and there's a lamp in the Hummer. It came with it. So maybe I'll use that. I ought to put a light bar on the Hummer too. I just was thinking about that. I got a big old light bar sitting in my shop. It'd be worth more than the Hummer. Could put bolt a little framing under the rear end too. Cut it somehow and put a little like 5-horse gas motor on the back of the Hummer. Give it a little more giddy up and go. Marissa USA is live. Yeah, the potential's there for a lot of funny videos. I had a good premiere. I got like 100 views the first day on my Hummer video. It's picked up a few since. That's awesome. Yeah, I used to have get some of my pictures off, but I had a fan page on Facebook back in the day, and I got pictures on there. I had a 1967 Coot 4-wheeler. It's got 2 tubs. It looks like a John boat with full-size truck tires on it, and it pivoted in the middle, and it'd float on water. And they just had a little like 12-horse, I think it was a Tecumseh motor under the seat with electric start. That thing was freaking cool. We welded beer can holders on it and everything, so we just go cruising the mountain, drive across the lake, whatever the hell we wanted to do. Yeah, we might throw a roll bar on there, Roll bar, it'd probably have to use like tent poles or it'd be heavier than the Hummer. Live in northern British Columbia. 7 months of drift and donut season. That's awesome. I've been through British Columbia. Oh, where was it at? I don't think it was in BC, but my brother totaled my ex's van at Watson Lake, Canada. We went to the West Edmonton Mall and all that stuff. I drove all the way from Alaska to Florida. So we had like 4 days or so in Canada. Pretty cool. Where we totaled it from, it was like a 400-mile drive to the nearest shop. So AAA had to pay to have our van towed all the way there. And the guy had to leave at like 2 o'clock in the morning to get up to where we were at, load the car, and get it hauled down there. I used to go jump my truck on ponds and stuff up in Alaska. We had a big private pond, and I had a little 01 Dodge Dakota quad cab with a lift on it, and I'd go hit like bumps and just jump it out onto the lake and stuff. There's 10, 12 feet of ice. You don't have to worry about going through. Plenty solid. Paranormal, she's up that Alaska country. She actually used to live where I was stationed. But yeah, I've been all over the world, seen some really cool places, really nice places, but I ended up back home in Idaho. Over in Qatar, that was too darn hot. Out on the flight line with the heat index, it was like 145 degrees almost every day I was there. And in like December, we finally got down to where it was, I think it was 80 or 90 something at night, something like that. We set out drinking beers and stuff and hanging out. Good time. My wife Cheryl said that shirt would look great on me. I'd make it perfect. Definitely have to hook something up there, Dean. I'm sure we can make it happen. Hey, Miss Passendot, how are you? Love you, my friend. My favorite number one daughter right there. Welcome. We're just having a good old time tonight. Playing on the old YouTubes. Think Cheryl sleeping their day away. But that's okay. If I could sleep, I'd be sleeping. I don't sleep a whole lot. My problem is I've been falling asleep early because I've been hurting. And then by 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm sitting up like, okay, we're just going to sit here and do nothing because nothing's on. 5 o'clock, the news comes on, so. Sit and watch the news for a couple hours and just pet my dog and snuggle with her. Yeah, I'm kind of used to it. I've been in a lot of pain for years, but the military kind of left me a wreck. But it's all good. I deal with it. A few years ago, I was doing real good, and I was like 260 pounds, and I got down to 200. I was running like 10 miles a day, and then I finally last year started getting back in shape, and I got severe like plantar fasciitis, and I could barely step on my left foot half the time. Hey, Shop Cat, how you doing? Yeah, that plantar fasciitis is no joke. I was in so much pain it was ridiculous. Barely walk. Just made me pretty lazy, and I gained a lot of weight back. I said Lake Michigan, they set up a whole town on the ice. It's called Tip Up Town. It's really dang cool. They even park cars and RVs on the ice. Oh yeah, I mean you get like even 4 feet of ice. You could build a house on it. It ain't going nowhere. Hey, thanks, Choco Joy. Appreciate it. Trying to get my hours up here, so I just popped on. Yeah. One of the coolest events, if you haven't heard of it or seen it, you gotta look it up. And I'm sure there's a million videos on YouTube. But right next to where Paranormal lives in Alaska, they do Arctic Man. And hey, Mr. Mach 1, how you doing? Overnight, Arctic Man becomes the biggest city in Alaska. I mean, you have to, if you're going to stay there with a trailer or something, you got to book a spot like 6 months in advance. It's just a huge outdoor event, snowmobiling. They do hill climbs and stuff. You can get on a snowmobile and ride up through the mountains and ride through like caves and the glaciers and all that stuff. It's a really awesome event. Hey, welcome all the influencers. Thanks for coming out. I really appreciate y'all. You're my family. Hello, everyone, from Mr. Mach 1. I need to get me a Mach 1. It'd be good stuff. Doug says, hey, Cat, good to see you. Auto Salvage says Mr. Mach 1, hello. Yeah, I went to Arctic Man once. It was freaking awesome. Just to see that whole place just full of campers and stuff, and all the people hanging out, having a good old time. Hey Ryan, welcome. How you doing, brother? Yeah, me and ASO were good buddies. He just got through moving. He's a homeowner now, not just throwing his money away on rent. That must feel good there, brother. I don't throw money away at rent or own a house, but I own my camper. Not the best, but when you're a single guy and you got a nice sized living room, it's got a tip out, so it makes my living room more roomy. I got my 70-inch flat screen over here on the wall, and not too shabby. Got a king size bed in my bedroom. It's a big Sleep Number with the adjustable, like cordless remotes. It's all computerized. My bed hooks to the internet. Barrows, his wife told me that the government one day is going to connect to my bed on the internet and fold it up and kill me in my sleep. There's a snowmobile run called the Mishkanska, where you start in Michigan, Upper Peninsula, and ride to Alaska via Canada. 6,000 miles one way. My friend does it yearly for charity. That's freaking awesome, man. I have a whole bunch of old sleds. I probably have about 12 of them. The one I was playing with the other day, I did a video on. It's an old, I think it's like a 91, 92, something like that, Polaris Super Sport. I think all of them that I have are old 440s. And then I got like 5 Kawasaki Invaders. I got 1 Kawasaki Intruder. I got 2 old snow jets. One of them's can't remember the letters on it. But I think it's an SA, which is the racing sled, and it's like 40 pounds or so lighter, and it has like 75 horsepower. That was a pretty cool sled. But yeah, a few years back, I was riding without a helmet, and it was super cold out, and I was flying down the highway full throttle, down the road full throttle. Probably about another hour paranormal, like 7 o'clock your time. If that's too early, I can go on a little later and connect to you. So maybe we'll go till 8 your time or whatever. Doesn't matter to me. But yeah, I was flying down the road, and the cold like froze something back behind my eye. And so for a few years, I haven't really done anything with my sleds, because every time it gets fairly cold, I get that pain back in my skull. Kind of sucks. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? Good morning. Yeah, you need to give Mr. Mach 1 a wrench here, so he can work things a little earlier or a little easier. I'm slurring my words. I sound like a drunk. But yeah, I need to get one of my main Kawasaki Invader. I don't know what I did, but I have, what was it? 3 or 4 that I was running. I think it was 4. And one of them has an ignition where the key's the opposite way. And that's the only one the key's in. I don't know what I did with all the other keys. I think they were hanging in my old trailer. I can't find them. So the one that I mainly run, I'm going to swap the ignition onto. Well, good morning, Cheryl. I'm going to swap the ignition that I have the key to onto my best sled, and then I got to fix the fuel lines on it because it runs better than all of them, but there's a hole in a fuel line, so all my gas just goes leaking down the side of my sled. So I'll get new fuel lines in it, and we'll post some cool videos up riding in the mountains and stuff. Might get a few running and get a buddy or two and get some cameras on our sleds and all that. Go have some fun. Yeah, all you guys, if you type USA Nightbot, will drop your link for you and you can get connected. Say, appreciate you coming out, Mr. Mach 1. I've been subbed to you for a while. Don't know that I've ever seen you in my live stream. We always appreciate you coming out, and we try to get everybody as many people connected as we can in here. We're all just a big family helping each other out. Hey, Prometheus, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Anything like the old skidoos, that if you don't have the key, you can start it by disconnecting the switch and pull starting? Yeah, most all your old snowmobiles, all you really got to do is yank the ignition wires off and it'll spark. The only thing with the key, and I think you can cross a wire or whatever, but you usually have to turn the key further to turn on the headlights. But like I say, you can easily take a wire and put it in one port to the next port. Just use the kill switch on the handlebar to shut it off. They don't have batteries or anything. So, hey, that's cool, buddy. I really appreciate it. I say I'm trying to get my hours, so appreciate everybody helping me out. Awesome Hummer rescue. Good thing your wrench could handle that monster. My winch, yeah. Yeah, that Hummer retrieval, that was quite the deal. Like I said, it was kind of funny. One of my friends commented, he said, wouldn't it have been easier to use chains? Like, I could have picked it up and hauled it to the other side of my shop. It was like 20 feet, but it's more dramatic and added to the effect there, hooking my winch onto this little plastic Hummer and dragging it out. That's all I was going for, is comedy. I need about 1,800 more hours. I was at about 2,200 last I checked. It hadn't updated all the way, but I'm a little over 2,200 hours. So I got a ways to go. I had a live stream go viral like 2 weeks ago, and I got like 1,152 hours in a day. So that was pretty cool. Hey, take care, brother. Hi, Ace Off-Road. Glad you came out, and good to see you. I think I'm gonna. Oh, on my snowmobile, I actually have those Invaders. Have one of the coolest headlights because they sit down into the hood, and it has a button you push on the hood, and they pop up. And if you want to hide it, you just push it back down. They all work. My headlights work. Everything works on them. The one I mainly ride, my friend gave me. Those Kawasaki Invaders are liquid cooled, and everything works on it. And it actually, his grandpa bought it brand new. It's, I think, an 80 something. I have a a really cool old, I want to say it's an Arctic Cat Panther. It's one of the, like, I think it's a 340 or something. I think it's only a single cylinder. Runs like a top. All you do is put some gas in it, prime it, pull the rope. It starts every time, runs like a top. And it's like a 1972. It's my oldest sled. Yeah, you got like 370 hours. That's cool. Got a ways to go. Yeah, like I say, it was mostly one live stream. Just went viral one night, and I got like 1,200 views on it or something. It was like an hour and 18-minute live, and I think it was 1,153 hours I got in one night or one day. I woke up one morning and it was just going nuts. I think I got quite a few subs off of it too. But yeah, sometimes you get lucky. It's like one of the big ones the mechanic guys were doing was the Easy Off video, cleaning engines and stuff with Easy Off oven cleaner. It actually works better than most of your mechanic degreasers. And a lot of the guys are like, oh yeah, you can't use that, it takes the paint off too. And it's like, yeah, well, when we strip these engines down and use it, we normally are repainting them. So if it takes the paint off, that's awesome. But my friend Buck does it. He put Easy Off on a rear end for a car, and it didn't even take anything off, really. It didn't do much, but he got 1.2 million views on it like overnight. Too bad it was just a short though, and it didn't really help him a whole lot. He's got the views, but I don't think he really got any hours off of it. Me and him are about tied for hours. I'll probably pass him this week. So he's been on like a year longer than me. I told him I was going to race him to get monetized. I was in my 20s. I drove my sled as a daily driver for the whole month of February once. Not bad for Michigan, Lower Peninsula. That's awesome. We used to ride them through the McDonald's drive-through and stuff up in Alaska. What I wanted to do is put wheels on one. Hey, good job, man. You'll get there. I can put you out on my community page too and help you out with some subs there, bro. I'll push your videos and push you for some subs. I've been on. Yesterday was actually my 6-month mark, and I was, let's see, I think I was at 1,380. I haven't even been pushing hard anymore for subs because I've already got my 1,000. So, but yeah, in 6 months I'm at 1,380 subs. Says this 28 days I've got 42,000 views and 1.8 thousand watch hours. Pretty good. Yeah, I want to fix a sled up like on Trailer Park Boys. The guy's got the old Skidoo, and he's got wheels on the front instead of skis, and they're in Alabama, and he drives it down the highway. I want to do that. Nice ASO. Yeah, ASO was ahead of me. I told him a while back I was going to leave him in the rear view. Yeah, find some, even find some shorts to make there. Like today I did one of me singing. Sometimes they take off, sometimes they don't. If they don't do really good, I repost them and then delete the old one. And sometimes you'll hit it at just the right time and it'll shoot through the roof. I had one the other day that only got 4 views. I deleted it and reposted it, and I got 2,000 views. But it set all day at 4. And as soon as I reposted it, it just took off. Any dumb stuff. I mean, if you think it's kind of comical, whatever. Old moto ski was intended to be used year-round. The front skis could be swapped out to a front wheel. Good idea, but crappy not on snow. Yeah. And a lot of your sleds, they depend on snow to cool them, so they'll overheat. And ASO, he had his health problems and stuff there. That didn't help him out at all. He's getting up there now, though. He's climbing. But I know Irish, he just got 1,500, and I think he's a year or so ahead of me. I'm trying to catch up to him now. Might have to start pushing again and get some. Yeah, he's pretty close. We'll get him up there. Let me say 87 away. Or 81 away from 1K. Yeah. That's good, bro. If you ever want any pointers on getting her done, let me know. I can point you in the right direction there. One of the biggest things I can tell you is expand your family, expand your horizons, and don't limit your content to just like mechanic stuff, because then you're putting your stuff out to this much of a piece of what's on YouTube. I totally need that sweater, Annabella. It has my name on it. They're I looked up ugly sweaters and stuff on Google, and that sweater, they actually sell it for $39.99. But yeah, if you just get on your YouTube and click on live, see who's live, and just check them out. It's right here. This is one of the biggest things I can tell you about growing your channel, and it's worked freaking amazing for me. All you gotta do is get out there and make good friends. Y'all are like family to me. Literally, you go up here on YouTube, you click live, you're like, boom, Ajax. Ajax is awesome. I love Ajax and Tandem. They're awesome people. Like, literally all they do is promote you to get more subscribers. They're on every single night, and all they do is put people up, talk about their channel, and try to get them more subs. And if you see somebody else on here, the best thing to look for is not a lot of people. And people, hey Barrows, how you doing, brother? But yeah, if you see like this one, there's 8 watching. That's like 8 people you can get subscribed to you pretty easy. But you don't want to go into ones like, boom, right here. This is one not to go to. Instrumental Christmas, 1.4 thousand watching. Nobody's going to pay attention to you. And if people are talking, there's going to be so many comments that you're just going to be unseen. Right here, 192 watching. Way too many. You want somewhere around 30 or 40. You get in there, make friends with people, and they'll all subscribe you. Right here, 34. Perfect. You go into this live stream, start chatting with people, make friends. Next thing you know, you got like 30 more subscribers on there. So you want to build your channel, expand your horizon, go into stuff you're not always on. A lot of these guys, you're all on mechanic live streams and stuff. Like literally, half my family on here are Filipino. I love them all. They're great people. They're so full of energy. They support you. They're just awesome. But that's what I can tell you for building your channel. And content. You look at my content, not all my content is working on cars. I don't have the money to work on cars all the time. Hey, have a good one, Doug. Welcome to the show there, Renegade. Buff's Garage. Welcome, Brother Buff. Got my Landon Custom Classic shirt on today. Still got the Buff hat, though. I'm representing. But yeah, I just get out there, make a lot of videos, different content. I mean, like one night I'll do a cooking video. The next night I'll do a funny video. The next day I might do something on a car. Hey, thanks, brother. But yeah, working on cars is expensive. Like, and I don't really have anything wrong with my cars. When I get ahead on money, I got to buy a new distributor and stuff. I'll start working on the Rambler and get that 5.0 built so I can put it in the Rambler. Hey, thanks. But yeah, do cooking videos, do funny videos, do animal videos, whatever you can do. I mean, get yourself out there. Thanks, Bob. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll definitely get over there and help you out. Hey, Leighton, what's up, brother?
Oh, nothing much, man. Playing around.
Yeah.
I was testing out a screen recording live, whatever it's called, on my computer, and it didn't work out. So
Yeah.
my internet's too slow.
I gotta check it out. Somebody was using I think they said it was an app. They got the YouTube video deal. You can have guests on now.
Yeah, on the Go Live with Others, of course.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, when you go to Go Live,
Mm-hmm.
it'll show up. It'll give you a link to send to people, so people can still join. You just gotta send them the link.
Okay. That might be interesting. Like I say, I got my way around on StreamYard, so I can pretty much go as long as I want. But
Yeah, I think they're just trying to compete with everyone using StreamYard.
yeah, there's some tricks to StreamYard. Man, chat's going off now. I can't keep up.
Yeah, I'm getting my laptop set up where I can read comments because I've got Wi-Fi right now till
Yeah.
my kids run it out.
Yeah, I got my little hotspot deal sitting here right close to my computer, so it works better.
Well, my kids are on mine right now, so not
Yeah.
really feasible.
You guys can type USA, it'll drop your link and you can get connected with everybody. Need to help Tim out. He needs some subs there. He's not even to 100.
He's not to 100
him.
yet. Man.
Yeah, he needs some help. I think he said he was at 80 something.
Tim, email me. My email is in my about page, or if you got Instagram, look up Blake Melton. Email me and send me some videos or something, and I'll do an edit, and maybe that'll help you out.
Hey, baby Euling. Yeah. Yeah, as I say, I try to help people out. I'll put them on my community and share their videos on there when I can and stuff to try to boost them up there and talk to some of my friends and that. It's really not that hard. You just got to put yourself out there, do all kinds of content, and connect with more family.
I figured he'd be a lot more than 100 because I see him in live a lot. What's up, Don? Don, I have to re-sign that because of Leighton Weld and Wealthy Mark Out Motorsports.
All right, I'll bring it.
I'm good, Euling. How are you?
Renegade, Buff, First Responder. What's up? Tim Mopar.
Yeah, I got a lot of people in here tonight. I thought
Yeah.
Don was like trying to give me money to take my shirt off or something.
No.
He
So
took my
you don't
money
have
from me.
to pay me.
I might pay you to put it back on. Nah, it's me and Leighton. Leighton wanted $20 against Mopar Joe at No Name, and I had $3 in my pocket, and I'll take 3 of it. Well, the guy beat him, but it was the tree. It was
Yeah.
Joe got him. He's like, I'll give it to you. So
Well,
actually, I got Mopar Joe's autograph on that too.
you can
'Cause I
be as
talked-
fast.
I talked to him shortly before that, and saying about my money's on you. And Joe's like, "Don't bet on me," and I did, and I won $3. Hey, a win's a win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's about the tree. You can have the fastest car in the world, and if you don't know how to work that tree, then you're in trouble.
Well, he gave me Joe the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's something to look forward to next year.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to double that up next year.
It's all in fun.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah.
no.
I said I wasn't gonna bet none when I went there, and it was getting to me and getting to me and getting to me.
He's out there
Well,
on the starting line. He's like, I got $20 on. It's like, I'll take 3 of that. But hey,
Yeah.
it's good time.
That's that street in me coming out. I went to the street races, man. I've won $100, $200 out on the street, and I've also lost the same.
It all comes around.
It's all about, it's you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
It's like going to casino. I feel like I got a better chance at betting on cars than I do the casino.
Right. Other thing,
Learn.
me and the wife, we've only ever been to a casino once. The only money we took in was what we was willing to lose, and then we left.
Yeah.
Ain't
What's up,
got
Shop
no-
Cat?
Yeah.
My mom and dad used to go quite a bit, and they'd take like $40. Each of them would take 20, and they'd go play the penny slots. And if they won big, then they just left right then.
Yep.
My
Hit it,
dad
walk
could
away.
walk in, put his money in the machine, hit the button, win $20. They went and cashed out and left ahead.
That was back then it was a win.
Oh yeah.
Nowadays it's like $20.
Like I say, they left ahead. This wasn't that many years ago.
Well, when we went to the casino, it was in the Mississippi. It was at the Gulf Coast. It's when we visited my dad down there.
Yeah.
As long as it was on the water, it didn't have to. It wasn't on land, so it was a taxing thing,
Riverboat gambling.
Yeah. But if we'd have quit while we was at home, we would have probably been up $40-$50, which I'd have been happy with back in 1992.
Yeah.
But we had a
Yeah,
couple of quarters, man. It's like, look at this. It's like, let's keep going. Yeah. It's like, luckily, we had the empty cup when we left. I took the cup with me.
I don't play the slots. I'm the roulette table type of guy. I love roulette. But last time it cost me $180, and I ain't been back since.
Yeah, being a spectator costs you $0.
I just like watching that ball go round and round.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I get it. I can see the appeal. Landon, you was talking earlier about going on to those Christmas lives. It's got like 3,000 people. There ain't nobody in there chatting. It's all bots.
Okay.
It was like the music was cool, Bing Crosby and all that. But yeah, there's no subs to be found there.
I've been dropping a couple. I dropped like maybe 4 or 5 shorts from Friday to today, and I've had I had like three. I think I dropped 5 or 6 maybe. So like 3 of them took off. Maybe 4 of them took off really good. And man, I had 2 that I thought was really gonna hit off. It was Patrick and Jed racing at No Name. I
Yeah.
made up a cool little intro for it, and I think titled it right and everything. Then I did another one. It was Brewer Racing and Poor Boys Garage, I think it was.
Yeah.
Or it might have been another video, but 2 of them, it's like 500 views. I'm like, these should be popping off, really good. But like, I did one that was stupid. We had a bunch of poly insulation at work in a unit that was piled up like dust. So I took our suck vent down, I recorded it sucking it up, and it was like a tornado. I did it in slow mo. It hit like 2,500 views in like 45 minutes. I'm like, where'd this come from?
People like stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean, now I take it for granted. It did not look like insulation. It looked like something else.
Who cares? The views. No, I've been putting out a couple. I put out a video and a couple shorts here last week or so, and it's fun watching that. I put out a video tonight, and I got like 5 subs, and then lost 1. It's like I still got 4.
Yeah.
How about gas today for $2.89?
Paranormal. She posts a short, and then if it doesn't go good within like a half hour, an hour, she posts it again. And like if that one takes off, she'll delete the other one. And if it still don't take off, she'll wait a while and post it again. And her views are off the charts right now.
Wow. In all honesty, she posts a lot of shorts, man. It was kind of jamming me up on my feed.
Yeah.
But it's still there. It's, but it's like, how many shorts are you allowed a day? She's putting out a couple. She's trying. I'll get to that. But
I think they said you got to wait a week, but you can put out like 150 in a day or something like that. But then you got to wait like a week to post more, something like that.
I'm happy to post 1 a day. I'm going back.
Like I was up to 535 this morning. I lost 4, which is normal.
Yeah.
But like that dual MIG welding video I posted today, it's 1.6K. The tornado video was 2,500 views.
I've seen your new intro.
Yeah, I had to post the intro again because to do a trailer for new subscribers, I had to post it to my page. And the Story 1320 actually made the original of my intro for me, and I kind of modified it a little bit, trying to learn some video editing. And like I added the sparks in it, then I got a video up here, video down here, and a video off down here playing in my intro now. So it's all learning different stuff. But like a dumb short, like I posted, that says "Watch out for bridges." The buddy's company or the delivery truck hit a train trestle and filled the top back. 3,000 people watched that. But another good one, like if you do like a headlight restoration, man, those are good. I posted 2 of them.
Yeah, I watched.
It's all from the same video, and one video got 2,500, one video got 2,700.
Nice.
So stuff like that is good. Oven cleaner's another good one.
Heck, I did a walk around on that Rambler Ambassador down at the junkyard. And that's my biggest video. I got like 15,000 views on it.
What year was it?
Like I think it's around a 62.
No, Big Block, he's got that Rambler Ambassador 990 that he got from me.
I've been thinking about getting it. I just gotta I gotta save money. I gotta get my projects done, but it's got the 327 in it.
Oh, yeah, that's cool right there.
It's the big V8 Rambler. They're cool. They have 4 wing windows. They have wing windows on the back windows too.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Get you
Years
more
ago,
flow-through.
I remember Mom had a Rambler because I remember she had the interior, the upholstery redone, and but you know, I didn't think nothing of the car at the time, but they make a Rambler Classic. I couldn't even tell you what it looked like. I just know she had a Rambler. Little Ford.
Yeah, mine's a Rambler Classic 550. It's a
Okay.
66.
Yeah, because that was back in 1979, 1980.
Yeah, I'm
Boy,
gonna.
it's starting to show my age. That's back when I was in high school.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Rambler over to Barrows' house when we get the lift set up, and he's gonna help me weld a rear end in it because the drive setup on it is ridiculous.
Is it got the torque tube?
Yeah, and it doesn't really have a joint in it. It's a little bit, but it hooks to the transmission, and the engine counterbalances the rear end.
Yeah.
So if you hit something like real hard, the engine will jump and hit the radiator.
Here's a 62 I found on YouTube or
Here we
Google.
go.
Yeah.
Let me introduce myself.
I've got a car I'm going to do a video on at the local, it's a little mom and pop's burger joint. They got a car sitting up front. I don't know what it is, really, but I'm going to take a video of it. Maybe someone can help me out.
Yeah. That's a good thing about on here. Like I told Buff when he did his first start on his Grand Prix, everybody's like, hey, just have somebody come read the comments for you and you can figure it out that way. And he's like, well, nobody's here. And I'm like, hey, you're on StreamYard, pull some people up and they can talk to you and read the comments and stuff and help you out. He's like, man, I didn't even think of that. Got a couple people up there and man, we got it all figured out. And he got off for a few and got her running. If you're having a problem, it's always good to get more people to look at it. And on here, you got people all over the country that have experience with everything that are willing to help you out. There's old Jay.
Hey, look, what's up, Irish?
Notice the cat's already showing the balloon knot. You know Don's on. Yeah, I got a text message from a friend that said, hey, we'll just get Jay to get a trailer and go around and grab all the cars from all the places for No Name Nationals, I guess. Is that what the plan is?
Well, if somebody were to have a trailer, it might be a business proposition if they could pick up half a dozen cars, you know.
Oh, man. Honestly, it would be cheaper for everybody to just drive their cars or haul them themselves because of diesel.
Yeah.
I could imagine going all the way to, yeah. Actually, there's a place in Gilman, Illinois. It was $3.98 today. And I was like, damn it, I don't have my fuel card on me because I'd have filled her up, you know?
$3.98 for diesel?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's cheap.
Yeah.
And
I didn't have my fuel card.
Our gas is cheap, but man, ours thinking diesel's high. It's like $4.89 or $5.23 or something like that.
I couldn't even tell you. I don't even look at diesel because I know I can't afford that shit.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, 8 or 9 a mile. That's
kind of mileage.
Diesels.
What kind of mileage did you get, Jay? What kind of mileage do you get?
about 5 1/4.
Mm-hmm. Makes for a big calculator. Big numbers on that.
Yeah, I got it doesn't get the best fuel mileage.
Wow.
Do you got 200 or 250 gallon tanks?
200s. I mean, I could go at a 60, 65 mile an hour. I could probably get about 6, but that's not in my nature. It's usually just, rolling coal the whole time. It's a 550 cat, 1800 torque.
It's all going out the pipe. So.
Yep.
Hey,
It burns it all, though. I guarantee you that.
I'll get her done.
I've drove Peterbilt. I've drove International, Mack, Kenworth. Man, we had this one on International. It had an air starter on it. And man, when people trying to boost that thing off, it's funny. I think the batteries are dead.
Right.
We had that in a lot of our military fuel trucks, the air start.
Yep. I've dealt with them before. Back in the day, I used to, before I could legally drive, I would move trailers around. They had an old air start Mack.
Yeah.
But
I never legally could, but I was farming, but so I was kind of bypassed the rules.
I was in there editing a new video, and I got a message from Buff there, and he's like, yeah, they're thinking, I was like, well, crap, I'm in the middle of editing. I'd pop on and say, hold on a damn minute. Actually, we thought about doing that last year. Like anybody who was close, I just ran them up, and we found a trailer. I just round everybody up and head there because I'd have a place to stay. So,
yeah.
Right.
Of course, the ambulance would have took up 5 or 10 places. So,
I wish I could find a picture of that one that was at a sale here locally. There's a big old ambulance like that. I said, man, when I seen yours, it was like, shoot, I wish I'd have got a picture of that one that was here because it was in a barn or a warehouse or whatever it was, and they had it put up. And they finally said, let's sell it.
yeah, there's another one. There's a 70 Pontiac with a 455. It's purple, and it's, I don't know, it's probably about 45 minutes from me, and this one of the old boys, it's just got too much meaning and value to me. It was my dad's. He bought it off the old mayor of Robinson, Illinois, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, so let it sink into the ground and rot like an idiot. I'll say that right to their face. I don't care. Just go ahead and let it sit and rot. Or would you rather see it? And people, I've seen a thing where they said, you never can tell. Somebody has this special meaning and it means this. Okay. I'm sure what they wanted is to go right back into the earth. That's what they'd want for that car.
Right.
And I get mad as hell. But I'm kind of guilty of it too. I've had my next video ain't for any of the cars you've ever seen on the channel. I mean, you may have seen it, but I've never really done anything with it. Well, I got it running and driving, and all we'd have to do is fix the rear brakes on it, and we can drive it every day. So it's like, I mean, it's and then the Jeeps I have, they're a process. I'm gathering parts. That shit ain't cheap. Trying to get, because what I'm doing is I'm swapping one to the other. Yeah. And making one good Jeep, that's not something you can just. Plus, those things are dangerous enough to drive. I don't need to cut corners on suspension and steering and all that stuff. So that, and I got that damn Dodge, but I just use it for throwing trees at and putting parts in the back of it, stuff like that.
I'm on Facebook Marketplace, and this pops up: tunnel ram with nitrous sports for a big block Mopar.
That's just what you need.
I think my wife might kill me.
Next year's corn pop.
Oh God! No, it'd be next year's nuclear bomb. It'd be the first nuclear warhead at No Name. Yeah. If I'm putting it together, it's not going to run right.
I've got a tunnel ram for that damn Cutlass of mine. I'm just scared to put it on there because the thing runs so good. It's been sitting for a month and a half because it ain't got no heat. And You can go out there now, put a battery in it, it'll fire right up, and you can go driving. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
afraid if I go swapping into that tunnel ram, then you got a whole nother ball game with vacuum and everything else, and I don't know. There's another channel, big channel up north in Iowa that one of his guys has a jet boat with a 455 in it, and he wants it real bad. I may just sell it to him. But, yeah, I don't know. I like tunnel rams. They look awesome. But, man, if you ain't got everything to run them, they're a pain in the butt. I like my vacuum brakes when they're all drum.
Yeah.
Yeah, Buff, you better sell a kidney, your, left leg, get a tunnel ram for an LS. That's
why I like keeping my shit simple.
Yeah.
I got a slant 6 225 and a 440.
You can get you one of those Holly Sky Rams, and you can set everything on fire.
yeah.
That was kind of a stupid. I think that was the stupidest intake ever built, but that's just me.
Somebody had to do it.
I mean,
hey, when you're
4-foot intake, I guess that's cool.
There's probably a reason the big YouTube channels haven't tried one of them yet, because they know they're just absolutely the dumbest damn thing you ever seen.
Well, the one car they put it on, it caught on fire.
Really? I didn't see that.
They had a fuel leak and it caught on fire, which is totally separate from the intake, but I thought it was funny. Kind of. Sort of.
Wonder how much one of them things is.
Oh, I'm looking up, Buff, if you want to, you can get one of them nice little fabricated aluminum tunnel ram deals for about $600 on the cheap end.
Yeah.
I like keeping everything under the hood.
Yeah.
That's the Harbor Freight tunnel ram.
Yeah.
Let's see if they even sell the Sky Ram. They probably don't sell it.
Well, you need to take some of that, get some of that YouTube money that these guys are making and get you a CNC machine in your little shop, and then you can just build you one.
Yeah.
If I had a CNC machine or I can't even talk. If I had a CNC and a lathe, I would be out there every day screwing something up. But I'd be making something.
Oh, I got room in the shed. Yeah, we got. I'll be out back, honey.
Come on down to Idaho, Gary. We'll get you a car.
So if anyone here doesn't know what the Sky Ram is about, I would click it, you dummy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Look at all the nitrous plates they got on that thing.
Couldn't even pull that in the garage. Oh wait, I don't have one.
Yeah.
Never mind. That just perfect thing for a tree to land on.
Have to put a different garage door in.
Yeah, you gotta notch out your existing door to fit the intake.
Yeah, just put a little cutout into your attic to fit your
Yeah, I
intake.
like to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary,
That's right.
Idaho is
Just-
one of the best places
we're
to
a-
buy old
There's
classics.
10 nitrous plates on each carburetor. And they look about like a 2-inch spacer. So
Yeah. Me and Barrows know where the cars are at. We can get you a good project from about $200 to $600.
I may have to make a run out there. I don't have enough cars.
I'm pretty sure
I'm
one.
missing. I got a spot for at least 2.
I gotta see. I think that one Fairlane 500 me and Barrows was looking at that has a 3-speed in it. I think it might be a 62. Looks about like my Thunderbird.
No kidding.
I think it's a 2-door and it's pretty much all complete.
Probably got that Y block in it or something like that, or 62. I can't remember.
I think somebody put a 351 Windsor in that one. It's not original.
Oh, somebody
yeah.
small blocked it.
Then there's
So
one up
here's some-
front. I did a video on. It's a little red one. It's a 4-door, but it's got a 289 in it. It's in really nice shape, and it still has the 9-inch rear end in it.
Yeah, I still got to go south and pick up my other truck.
Oh, Barrow said
another-
it had a 289 in that other one.
Huh.
It's the old 289, the first one.
I still
Looks
got a
all
64 C10 about an hour from me. I got to go get.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just thought I went to pick up that square body, and this cat's dad had it, and I was like, all right, I'll buy it too. So I ended up buying both of them.
Yeah.
So on this Skyrim here, it says total height with the carburetor is 38.9 inches, so 39 inches. It has a Moonshot 40-stage kit or a 7,000 horsepower crosshair nitro system. Yeah, I don't see
You know
that
what's-
working out.
You know what's crazy is, as I was chatting with Luke Finley while he was building the carb adapter plate for that lawnmower carb, you know, he built that thing on one of those Amazon 3D printers. It
Yeah.
took him, he burned up 2 motors on that thing building this. You can buy them at Amazon like $30, these little motors that
Yeah.
run back and forth. He just absolutely killed them. But it ran flawlessly. It was perfect. Like everything he wanted on it. And I think now he did the same thing, but the opposite. So he's putting a 4-barrel on a Vanguard V-twin lawnmower engine. So you gotta try to put a 4-barrel on it. But yeah, he built that whole thing out of this one of them cheap ass, you know, eBay / Amazon 3D printers.
Yeah, right here.
We got one, as a matter of fact.
3D printer on Amazon, $199. That's cheap.
What is it?
The 3D printer. I just Googled it real quick, and Amazon's got one for $199. So $200.
I got one in the basement. That's ready to go. We just never used it. She hasn't
got
played
one
with it
for-
yet.
Yard sale item here in a couple years.
Yeah.
That guy at work said, man, as much as you like to do stuff on the computer, you need to get one. I said, what am I going to do with it?
Yeah, it's just going to sit in the corner. How often are you going to use it? That's a
Well, we set it all up, and both of us just kind of looked at each other and went, all right, now you learn it. And I don't know what the hell this is.
not me.
So I
man.
got a hold of Luke, and I've got all the program stuff that he uses, and he sent me the links to everything so I can download it. But shit, I don't have a computer that'll run it. Well, hers will, but that's just more garbage. They work. They obviously work. I saw it, you know. I mean,
Wow.
I saw it happen, and I saw this car driving for 1,500 miles with a lawnmower carb on that thing.
Yeah.
So
Wow. Can it print out floor pans?
I'll bet it. Well,
Get you a big enough
not that
machine.
big. Yeah, but now you can get
Yeah.
one that's a metal. You can get a metal 3D printer.
Yep.
That thing, that's got to be ridiculous.
Oh
But
yeah.
price wise, that's a whole lot of
I'm
welding.
about, I'm about to tell you.
Saying I'm
You're
doing
kidding.
floors, I'm doing floors in my Valiant now. I got a bunch of metal out here that I got acquired. Thanks, Bob.
Mhm.
Everybody needs a Bob. They're blanks for steel drum. They're like 3'6" by waist high. It's what before they're or pressed or formed. It's like, oh yeah, it's like take what you need. He had like a dozen of them. It's like four's not too many, right? It's like then engine stand that's on loan because I'm pulling the motor out of this Valiant here before spring, so I got to put that on the stand so it's mobile. I got to just be able to park it over in a corner.
That's all.
Yeah,
too
I
much
gotta
work.
get my new truck motor in on a stand.
Well, I got to get that one out. That way I can do. I want to do the inner fenders and the firewall. The electrical needs a lot of work.
We need
Yeah.
we need to take a vote on see who can guess what a entry level, low cost 3D metal printer costs.
Metal,
24,000.
I was
Probably more than that.
Well, for a low cost entry level one, I don't know.
Low cost entry level 3D printer that prints metal. $80,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
That's my
Renegade's
house
just
and
3K.
my land and
Well, you got to start
my
somewhere.
truck.
And I
Yeah.
don't know what millimeters are to inches, but let me check it out. I guarantee you this is probably a small unit.
Well, I guess it's not going to print a fender.
Yeah.
That's why I use that corrugated metal. Easy replaceable. It'll last a while. Just drill holes
That is
in it
for-
so it don't corrode.
That is for a 6-inch by 2-inch by 2-inch printing table.
How big?
So 6-inch by 2-inch by 2-inch.
Oh my God.
You might be able to print off one of these.
Nope, that's close to
Maybe. That's far too big.
easy.
$80,000.
I'll just cut, bend, and weld.
Yeah,
That's
I like that part better.
Like the other ones say, get a quote. So you know, like here's another low cost. It's $100,000.
Nope. But if I could put 100,000 into my car, it would be
undrivable.
Yeah.
So that's for
almost
that's for a
undrivable.
12-inch printer.
Got work to do. 62
That's for a 12-inch printer. You can actually print like a soda can.
Jesus. Yeah, that's no. I'll stay in the 70s and 80s, man. It made everything.
Spend $100,000 on equipment to fix a $20,000 car tops.
Boy,
This one's
you talk about having friends. That'd be bigger than having a lift or a trailer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody
course, you could
do
only-
your house.
you could only build a knob for your light switch.
This one's
Have-
$750,000.
Have like 10
That's
of your
small-
buddies over.
It's
like
smaller than
3
a
of them on the
$100,000
computer.
one.
That's nuts.
This one says not publicly available for pricing.
Oh,
Well, you got
Probably got to ship them from China anyway.
It's ridiculous. That's about like that laser welder they bought at work. That laser welder was $28,000.
right, Buff. Might as well build your own smelting plant.
No, first responder. $100,000 to print off
A light switch handle. Uh-oh. Leighton doesn't turn himself off.
I blinked and there was 3.
Wife
Push
shut him off.
button.
He was talking 100K, 350K. She probably ran out there. You shut up right now.
He's in the wrong chat. I'd like to have 3K. I could do a bunch with 3K. Come on, cat. Almost broke her
Yeah.
tail. It's her own fault. And to think the wife, Wendy, got me this cat for my birthday.
Do it, Buff.
Well, if you're going to do that, Buff, get on some derby sites. They're all over the freaking derby sites because that's what everybody uses. They use an LS, and there's all kinds of them things. You can get them a little damaged. Just have a welder aluminum weld any damages on them, and that's
Clean
cheap.
it up. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a lot easier to tune everything with a carburetor.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
so.
Well, in a derby car, the first hit you get, the injectors go, ugh. They go, I don't
Yeah.
like this.
Off-roading, too. Mess with that computer, and you're out there in the middle of a mud hole, and your motor's dead.
Yep.
A little easier to crawl up there and fix your carburetor.
Or take it apart and put it back together clean.
Yeah.
If your injectors get dirt in them, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Unless you
Can't
got one of
pull
them
it dead off.
$10,000 injector cleaner tester thingies.
Don will get one of them coming, too.
Yep. Oh, damn it.
Better have his cat get a job. Buy all his toys.
I don't care what she does as long as she does it somewhere else.
Do they have butthole models? Be a butthole model on the internet.
Well, if there was money in it, we'd try.
Yeah. So doing it for free right now.
Well,
Make some money at it.
oh, it's my signature YouTube channel. I did that unboxing video, and the cat introduced herself. Man, it's like a one-eyed cat here, and it was like it just worked out.
I remember one live view was on here, and somebody's like, "Why does your cat only have one eye?" I'm like, "They're not talking about his eye."
Cat's not walking in; he's walking out.
Yeah. I tuned my heart. Easy one, knock sensors and O2 sensors, and all you got to do is drive the car around. Yeah.
Sounds easy enough.
Right? That's why all these guys do these LS swaps, and they're burning rich as hell and can't keep them running because it's that easy.
I mean, if you had the money to do it right, I would probably do it too. But you got to remember, I personally can barely afford a brand new Holly or an Edelbrock.
Yeah.
Carburetor, just one off the shelf, not a fancy one. Most people can't. So if you go throwing all this crap on there, I seen somebody said, I'm going to build one just like the Independence Chevelle. I said, oh, by the way, that's a $10,000 engine, number one. And then on top of it, you got that Holly, what the hell is it, X, whatever the hell it is. There's thousands. Then you got to pick your injectors. There's thousands. And then, it's just like, I just want to go have fun in my car. $450 goddamn carburetor on top of a $1,400 built engine in my dirty garage. It works.
That's right.
Yeah. A lot of these guys do these LS swaps. They try to program out the O2 sensors, at least the rear ones, and it'll never run right.
Yeah. It's like a lot of those engines are professionally built too. Like I think that one in Independence is a blueprint. And there's, some of these cars. I watch Cletus McFarland's channel. I have for years. I've paid attention to that, and everything they have motor wise is $25,000-$30,000. Now they got that damn Coyote whatever Godzilla engine. You'll sell your house to get one of them. They're
looks great on YouTube, don't it?
Oh, sure it does.
Well, that's for Everybody
But
else
again-
dream. Hey, lucky for him though that he can do that because we're living.
Yeah,
through him
I'm
doing
not.
that. But not me.
I'm-
I'm
not mocking what they're doing. I
know.
they're way out of my league. That's like
I get it.
they get all that endorsement crap.
Oh, I can just
Yeah.
imagine the logistics of that channel and everything.
Said I had a long talk with one of the big YouTubers at Power Tour, and he actually talked right to me face to face about how he felt about everything he was doing, and no time for this, no time for that. And he was dead serious when he said it. He effing hates it. I hate it. He says I'm making money for my kids and everything, but I can't stand this. I'm making all this stuff and money for my kids, but I have no time with my kids.
Still,
Yeah.
He don't have anything because now he's so infused in it all that he can't get out. He's contracted on stuff. So I'm not, more power to him if they can do all that. But my God, man.
it's still a job though.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody's got to work.
There you go, Gary. I haven't even done that yet. I've never put a turbo on a car, and I'm going to this spring.
I've been told I got room on my Valiants to fit a couple, but that'll be
All right,
done.
I'm back, guys. My kids are getting snacks,
Oh,
and my phone died.
well,
What's a catalytic converter? Is that thing people steal?
I don't know. I hear about it in the news all the time, but
Cadillac converter turns your car into a Cadillac.
Yeah. I got one out here with one on it,
Yeah.
but I don't know anything about it. I send it to the Dodge dealer. I ain't touching that damn thing.
it's the way it is with the wife's van. It's like stow and go. Chrysler Town and Country. I can fit almost a sheet of plywood back there.
Don, what year is it?
2014.
Oh yeah, if you fold the seats down and scoot the seats up a little bit, you can fit a 4x8 sheet of plywood or sheetrock.
I haven't had to yet. I got the Ford Focus for that.
Because that's what we used to have, and I used to haul plywood, sheetrock, 2x4s, and everything in mine.
Well, I'm not allowed to get this one dirty. I brought a roadkill home in it, and I left a puddle up on the carpet. She wasn't happy.
That thing with the catalytic converters here locally, they just caught this dude underneath a car at Walmart in broad daylight,
That's
cutting a
ballsy.
catalytic converter off of a car.
That's ballsy.
And it's in the employee parking lot, so there's people going back and forth all friggin' day. And this guy was under there. Somebody heard a ring and had a sawzall underneath there, a reciprocating saw, and was just chopping off the damn catalytic converter off of a car.
The town right next to me in Barrows, down Blackfoot, somebody come and hit the bus barn one night. Took all the catalytic converters off all the buses.
Oh my God!
I want to know how you cash that in without getting busted.
You can around
Well-
here because you got to have proof of you have to have a VIN number, proof of ownership, and fingerprint ID.
Yeah, they got the state
Jeez.
police on it, so they'll have a good time moving them. I had some guys show up at my house with a sawzall, and they took a couple off my Honda and stuff out here.
I'm
They
glad.
just showed up and gave me cash.
I'm glad our town's small enough. We really don't have to worry about that. They just steal your gas around here.
I just
Yeah.
cut my own off.
Everybody knows to stay away from Landon's house because they get shot at. The one time, I'm pretty sure it was my cousin across the street's husband. My dad seen him go through the backyard, and he shot at him going over the back fence. And he swears it wasn't him, but since then, every time he comes over, he comes up the front, and he's got his hands up, and he said, "It's me, don't shoot." Mhm.
Don't make it
Gotta
obvious or
sharpen
nothing.
out.
Yeah, my
he ain't
dad's
so
like, I
much.
should have grabbed the rifle. He was out of range for the shotgun. He fired a round off just to scare the shit out of him, though.
Yeah, noise can go a long way.
Yeah, I have people that since I started this channel last year, actually, in just a few weeks is a year. I get people that watch it or see the cars. They'll drive up here and walk through them.
Yeah.
They don't ask.
It's
And
pretty
one
awesome.
guy came up one time, and I was in the garage. I didn't hear him, and he was out here walking through some of my cars, like literally on the property up by the on the other side of my little garage area, walking by my Cutlass and the Malibu and all that stuff. I popped up, and the dog started barking and growling. I thought, what the hell? And I walked out there. He says, "Oh, hey, I seen your stuff on your channel. I seen your cars. I was going to see if you was here." I said, "Well, the door to my house is over there. You're walking through my cars." He goes, "Do them dogs bite?" I said, "She will if I tell her to." As my blue heeler that you always see in my videos. Yeah, she won't bite unless I tell her to, and if I do, she will absolutely rip somebody's freaking legs off. And
I had a red healer.
Yeah. Good
I
dog.
said, and that ain't really what you got to worry about. I said, I got a trigger happy ex Air Force old lady. You want to get
Don't worry
she was
about the dog.
security forces, Air Force, and she won't mess around. It'll be over quick. I'll have to do nothing. I'll just see it all happen and go and start wrenching.
Back to what you're doing.
Yeah.
But now in this state, drag him back in the house. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
my dad a while back, he's kind of getting crazy and losing it, but he brought this kid out, and I showed up, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this guy wants to look at these tires," and I'm like, "Okay." And after he left, he was walking around the yard showing him all this stuff, and after he left, this is like a little tweaker dude, and he's in this old Chevy that's like held together with tie downs. And I asked my dad, I was like, "So who is this guy?" And he's like, "Well, I just walked out and he was just walking around the property." I was like, "Seriously? You just call the cops? Like, come have him pick him up." But yeah, he was out walking around by my tire machine and just walking through the place. My dad's like, "Here, I'll give you a tour." But the guy, he ended up pulling back in and asking us about my dad's little girlfriend Chevy that was out here. And he's like, "Oh, how much do you guys want for that truck?" And he just told me the whole story. And I walked up to him and I said, "Seriously, I ever see you around here again, I will kill you." And he disappeared and never come back.
So far.
So far, it's been probably a year or so.
Yeah.
But
We had a problem with a guy that knew my in-laws, and his family's around here too. But he was going around stealing people's gas jugs, stole a guy's truck. But he stole his cousin's truck, and I think they put a stop to that one.
yeah. Around here, we don't have much problem, but I had a buddy, he moved to Oregon into a real shady part, and his son, he had a brand new done out El Camino. I mean, it was like brand new, and it was all hot rodded, and his son drove it to the gas station and left it running with the keys in it. Just walked in the store, walked out, that El Camino would never seen again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have that problem here. We got a little bit of theft. Not a lot of auto theft because you ain't going to get very far because nobody fills their tanks around here. You get about,
Right.
I'll walk in a place, one of the 15 million Casey stores we have, and I'll walk in, I'll leave the Ranchero running, I'll walk in there. People are like, "You leave that thing running?" I said, "Good luck. That's a one-off. Good luck getting away with that car, All my cars are like one-offs. You don't see them. So all I got to do is say, shitty gold, ridiculously hopped up looking Ranchero with this license plate, and it ain't gonna get very far, you know.
Yeah.
If they wreck it, well, you know, then I just make sure that I find somebody to have a talk with them when they're in jail. But no,
Yeah, $100 goes a long way.
pack of crackers.
Cheese crackers, that peanut
go-
butter filled shit.
Go throw a roll of tobacco, chewing tobacco over the fence.
Yeah.
You can get them guys to do anything.
Yep.
There were some weird guys following around my little cousin when she was younger at a hotel. They were staying at a hotel somewhere, and I guess it was during like an ice storm or something, so they wouldn't get a hotel where they had power. And still in this, like, it was like the other side of town or something. And the cops ended up catching them. And the sheriff said, you know, for a little bit of change, he said, they might have an accident. My cousin handed that cop $100.
It's the Barrows security system there. Puts the diesel in his red can and the gas in his yellow can.
Oh, that's a good one.
They take it, they're in trouble. You find them down the road a little ways.
I can see
I
that.
was going to do it. I was setting my gas jug out, waiting for this dude to come steal it because he's stealing everyone's gas jugs. Little did he know, it was not gas in that thing. It was water and diesel.
Just get a gas can, set it out front, and empty your septic on your camper into it.
Don't got a camper.
I had
Have
a cousin out here that lives about 5 miles from me. He had a problem with people stealing his gas out of his, you know, overhead tank. He had one of them old school overhead tanks. He still got it. He still uses it. But he set up, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 things of tannerite about 50 yards from it. And then he knew when they were coming out there, he caught him on the trail cam, and the little dinger went off in his house, and he walked out there and shot that tannerite off while they were out there filling their jugs. I mean, it's at night, tannerite is something else. And he said it blew up, and those guys, he's pretty sure every one of them shit themselves. They, you could follow them by smell, probably.
Right.
We was cleaning out the closet, and I had that big old metal tote with ammo in it. Well, I looked in there the other day. I got 2 things of tannerite in there. I was like, holy crap. So I'm going to take this outside.
Put it in the gun cabinet.
So
I don't have a gun cabinet.
Bottom shelf.
My favorite video is them idiots that put that freaking tannerite in that freezer, that fridge, blew the damn doors off, and it come back about 75, 100 yards and about popped him.
That was close. I know what you're talking
That
about.
sucker was moving. That door was moving at a higher velocity.
Yes, it was. He got lucky.
Yeah.
He got lucky. He's lucky he got it on video because nobody would have believed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like that guy that shoots the big plate with a 50 cal and the bullet ricochets and comes back and hits his earmuffs and just knocks him off his head.
That's why I don't like metal targets.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of that ricochet.
Cal coming back at you.
I don't want a BB gun coming back at me, much less a 50 cal.
Right?
I had a crossbow shoot back at me. Almost got me. I was real drunk.
He was holding it like this.
I shot the door on my carport and it hit the door and just shot straight back. I was like, oh shit.
Practice tip.
You know the little toy bow and arrows you buy for your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot of damage too.
My father-in-law said when he had my wife's sister got one for Christmas, So he's like, I'm gonna test this thing out before she shoots it. Had a little plastic suction cup on the end, right? But when it hit the door, it broke or something, and it went straight through the door. He said he threw that thing in the trash.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been shot with a 22 on accident from about
At least
I
it
don't know,
wasn't
50
on
feet.
purpose.
He was out rabbit hunting with 22s. He had his Marlin, one of them automatics, and he didn't. I was off a different direction. He shot at a rabbit, and it ricocheted off a tree and got me right in the back.
Ow.
Hollow point.
Luckily, the velocity was pretty low at that point because
Yeah.
After it hit the tree.
yeah, but it
Bart-
still got me and pierced the skin. I was like, God damn, I couldn't imagine that going all the way in. It was like right at the back of my lung, I still got a little scar from it. I've been hit with BBs, pellets. We used to have pellet gun fights,
Yeah.
or BB gun fights, bottle rocket fights.
We used to use Roman candles.
Those
We'd
are
run around the yard with Roman candles and big. We got the bright idea to get them big rockets. Not the real big ones, but the medium-sized ones. Pretty good size, about a
Mile-hires.
cucumber, a banana. Yeah, we was shooting those in the backyard at each other.
Yep.
did
I
that.
had a-
We did that until one went down my buddy's sister's shirt, blew up. It was just one of them little black casts. I mean, it wasn't enough to burn her. I mean,
Yeah.
and we all got to talking to. There was about 25 of us kids on the north side of town, in town, having those fights. And
I got
she
like
ended up having to go to the hospital.
I got like a brand new 1960s lawn dart set.
Oh boy.
Them
Yeah.
suckers is federally banned. No,
Yep, I remember those.
We were having a bottle rocket fight, and my buddy shot a bottle rocket at me. It blew up like right between my legs, and I had some powder burn on my junk. Not good.
I'll tell you one thing I learned. Be sure your pants ain't got holes in them when you're welding overhead aluminum.
I hate overhead welding.
I hate overhead aluminum with holes in my pants. Because guess what? When aluminum hits you, it sticks. It don't come off.
Yeah.
Yeah, them bow and arrows exploding. That's no joke either. There.
I always
Well-
wanted them.
I was just going to say, I got to get back in there. I got to get up at 4 o'clock. So I'm going to have to skate. I thought I'd stop in and say hey real quick.
Awesome. Thanks for
Nice
coming
seeing
by.
you.
Good to see you.
Yep. I'll have a new video coming out either tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know. One of the two.
Nice.
Yeah,
A little different than normal.
I'm putting out
Yeah.
mostly shorts, so keep that algorithm going.
Banana boards. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you.
Yeah, have a
We'll
good
see
one.
ya.
Yeah, it's interesting coming in my lives. You get some different subs from all the people that aren't in our normal ones. So,
Diversity here.
yeah. Got a lot of friends everywhere.
Yeah, I was surprised. Not that I'm surprised, but you get a crowd.
I had a crazy guy over in New Zealand kind of starting some crap, and I'm sitting here like, keep talking crap, buddy. You'll meet my good friend Dean over there. You got buddies everywhere.
Like I always say, it's easy to talk crap behind a computer or a keyboard.
Yeah.
Keyboard warrior.
Yeah, this dude, he's like, you guys better tell Landon to shut up or I'll go shut him up. And I'm sitting here like, come on over, buddy. Like you danced around on your cam for 5 seconds one day and collapsed and couldn't breathe.
Like if you want to buy the plane ticket, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, you really want to come over? I'll give you my address. I'm not scared. Yeah, freaking internet cojones.
Yeah, I got some. I've had some haters on my post, and I just tell them thanks.
It's like, dude, I'm 250 pounds. I'm in shape, and I'm ex-special forces. It's like, you don't want to fight me. I get
I'm
crazy.
200. I'm 250 pounds of cornbread fed retarded.
Got that retard strength going. That's my deal.
My problem is like I get to a point where I don't remember nothing. So it's just like everyone better watch out.
They call it blackouts.
I get any drama, I just block them. I don't care. Not gonna deal with it.
I don't do the whole drama thing.
No.
Like I talk a lot of crap at work, but if they try to get serious, I'm like, y'all ain't even worth my time.
Yeah.
I might sound bad with some of the stuff I say and do, but I really don't care.
I used to tell my bishop all the time. I think it was in seminary. Our seminary teacher told us that babies and retarded people, they just go straight to heaven. And my bishop was telling me one time I needed to straighten things out and go to church and this, that, and the other. And I was like, no, I got it made. Babies and retards go straight to heaven, so I don't got to worry.
Covered.
I got it covered. First class ticket.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so using that in the morning when I go to work.
Go to the front of the line.
You know, babies and retards, they go straight to heaven.
That's right. I like
I'm
it.
good.
Justin, look.
That's a T-shirt right there.
I used to give my buddy like $1 million t-shirt ideas, and he's like, man, that's awesome. You should put that on a t-shirt. And I'm like, no,
Yeah.
You put it on a t-shirt and make $1 million off of it. The kid works at a screen printing company making t-shirts.
Oh,
I'm like, use my ideas, dude. I'm giving you freaking awesome ones.
I've had a couple T-shirt thoughts. Can't remember them nowadays, but
Yeah. It's like, tell me to do it when you're an artist and work at a screen printing place. I mean, I'm giving you enough money to retire right here off my thoughts.
My shirt ideas get told to be removed at work, so
Yeah, most of mine probably would too, but no, I really like when we're out longboarding and stuff, I come up with some genius ones and like, man, that'd sell. I'm like, make it, you can have it. I give it to you.
I got a little box in my welding booth to keep my personal stuff in. And when you open it, it's very straightforward of why you should not be in my stuff and what you can go do if you open my lid.
Yeah.
And someone kept getting my gauges off my wall as assembly. So I went and got a big piece of aluminum, got my Sharpie out. I said, keep your meat beaters off my gauges. And the HR come in my booth, and I just started laughing. She looked up. She just shook her head. I'm like, hey, I kept cussing out. What up? I said I didn't put no cuss words on it, so.
If you want to keep that pinky worth of pork, you keep your dick beaters off my shit.
Yeah.
I gotta stop. I must say something get you in trouble, Landon. So some of my jokes go way too far. I gotta quit.
Yeah.
Hey Landon, I gotta get off of here, man.
Oh, good to see you, Don. Take care, buddy.
You let me come in and play with y'all.
Oh yeah, hopefully get you some subs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah,
I put out a couple shorts. They didn't do too bad the last couple days. Is making me feel good.
You got time.
Oh, that's the idea. I ain't worried about the subs. It's the car I'm worried about.
Oh yeah, get your car done. The subs will come. Just post your videos on it.
Well, I haven't been working on the car. I've been into deer season. I did put out a video on that. That didn't do too well, but did a couple shorts there for deer season. Didn't turn too bad.
Yeah.
Well, out here where we hunt, there's a stone bridge that's hundreds of years old. It's stone bridge. It's like, man,
yeah, I seen that one.
I didn't think they made concrete back then,
Yeah.
Horse and Buggy Days. It's like I got like 15 subs. It's like no shit. Lost 3 of them, but I'll still take the win. You know,
Oh yeah, I'll
little
keep
things.
coming back.
I had an old video of a bobcat I filmed out in the woods a couple years ago. You know, that got me 3 subs. It's like, oh, I'll take them. I'll take them pennies.
Oh yeah. Say you just worry about your car, and then when the date comes around, you'll be good.
Yeah, I'm up to 167. I can't complain.
Oh yeah.
I
Listen,
figured
I've
you'd be a
got-
lot higher than that.
I've
Well,
gotten probably
they say that, you know, the higher you get, the faster you get them. I've almost noticed that.
And
I think
that's how it seems. The first 100 sucked for me. It seems like after I got 100, 200 wasn't that hard, and 300 wasn't that hard. Now I'm like at 531 or something.
a lot of
Yeah,
people really take off about 700, and then it'll just be over 1,000, and you're cruising.
Yeah, I'm
well,
hoping after the first year when I start working on the Aspen, because I got vacation coming up, so I'm just been saving up for that.
Good to see
I
you
figure
ready
once I
to
start,
coming out, bud.
I
Yeah.
figure once I start doing the whole Aspen and the 440, I'll get a lot more.
or yeah, Lent, you saying about the Aspen? I found a 77 Aspen on Marketplace. Dude, he
Nice.
wants $650 for it.
Nice.
It's cheap.
Yeah, wow. He wants to pull the motor and tranny out of it. It's like,
No,
well,
yeah,
do that. But I mean, for $650, I want the aluminum slots off of it. Let me see.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it over here on Marketplace. I had the window up. I watch it. I got to convince the wife.
Yeah.
Is it a?
Nice.
No, it's a different one. But I say I just come across the 77 Aspen, but the closest one to me is in Paris, Illinois.
Well, this is in Clearfield, PA. It's only an hour up the road. You know, I could just make that a day trip just to look at it. But I want the
Yeah.
aluminum slots. I want them for my Valiant. I've always been a fan of slots, and I like
Yeah,
my
those are nice.
Steelies, but I think I could. Who says I can't have 2 sets of rims?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
I
get
love
you a
my
road
aluminum
set,
slots.
track set.
He wants to pull the motor and tranny. I know it's a stick car, so I'd have the pedals. It comes with an extra 8 3/4 rear end. You know, it's got the louvers and the spoiler. You know, it's if you look on the spoiler, it says Kickin' Aspen. It's like, you know, a little corny, but
Yeah.
it's been on there for 30 years, so.
Yeah.
But I just want to part it out. I might need the K member out of it. You know, the suspension I can get away with. It'd be extra. I'm turning into a hoarder.
I'm hoping my K member works because the car at one time had a 408 Mopar engine in it, so it should have a V8 K member in it. I'm hoping.
Well, 62s only had the 6-cylinder, and my uncle notched it for this 440 to fit, and I'm curious what it's going to look like. I'm sure there's going to need some plating done in there because he's all backyard. You know, this is
Yeah.
1990s shit, torch in the backyard. And
Somebody's got a done out Aspen here with a 408 in it. Said it's not even broke in yet. It's all brand new.
wow,
Good looking car. I think they want 6,500 for it.
nope.
I'm like,
I got
man.
I got both my Valiants for less than that.
I don't know what year it is, but it's an ugly one. It's kind of a big, boxy, ugly one. If it was like an old Aspen RT or something, that'd be a little different.
And I keep this up on Marketplace. I'll look to see. It's been up for 2.5 months. He's got
Yeah.
a dozen. He's got a dozen. He's got an 8 3/4 rear end that doesn't say what ratio it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's worth a couple $100 itself almost. There's
Yeah, I
a
gotta find.
new in the box grill, spoilers, louvers. Got a big hood scoop. Needs a lot of work. You can see rivets everywhere. It's rotted.
I've got to find a body rear end for my car.
Yeah.
Because I know that stock one is not going to hold up.
Well, I'm working with an 8 1/4 now, and I haven't blowed it up yet.
Yeah.
But you're probably not going to be wanting to do the same things I want to do.
Well,
I'm wild and crazy. We're gonna go out here and we're gonna do burnouts and donuts, and we're gonna have us a good time.
well, I can do burnouts. Can't do donuts. I'm good at the one wheel peel, but boy, can I melt that motherfucker off.
He's diabetic. He can't do them donuts.
Right. He's got it. No, it's a one wheel peel deal. It's what I got working. I need a shorter gear and a lockup or something.
Mine's gonna be one wheel peel till I find another rear end, because I might weld it. I don't know. I might weld it. Who knows?
I don't know. I ain't going to go so far as to weld up the gears, but I still need it. I still need it highway.
See, mine's just gonna be a toy, so I don't have to not welded.
This is saying I got it from my uncle. I've been driving it ever since, and I finally it's getting much needed love, and boy, does it need a lot of love.
Yeah, my ass, it's been sitting behind a dealership for like 10 or 15 years, probably.
Well,
Yeah.
I've been driving this one since I brought it home, and it's always driven, so I never really maintained it. But once I got it my concrete pad out here now, where I got it up on jack stands, and it's been on jack stands ever since. It needs floors, I got a new suspension for it. It's over here on.
I'm almost curious. I need to measure my rear end and get the measurements off of a 8.8. Because them 8.8s are cheap.
Yeah.
And I can make that work. Like here's an 8.8 Ford for $80 or $90.
Yeah. Not sure what they are here at the junkyard.
Well, John,
Or if I want to.
Wilburn was telling me I can get one out of a Cherokee or something. 8 1/4. I can just get the pinion and gear set. I wouldn't have to.
Or if I just want to do if it was gonna be a big tire car or something, there's a 9-inch dragster rear end on here for $500. But that's too much for me because I'm not a big tire guy.
Nah,
They look cool, but
I don't know. Mine's always been a top end. If I'm going to run, I want to go for the whole mile.
I'm a 28-10-5 guy. If it's bigger than that, I don't need it.
Well, it's the way my uncle built this car. He penciled the speedometer into 150. Big motor.
It's everyone's got their own thing. I mean, I like seeing the cars like the big Pro Street style cars with the big tires, big old blowers sticking out, all that stuff. But me, I'm just going.
All mine's under the hood.
Yeah.
Well, he had a pair of them. He'd go out and pick a fight with the 6-cylinder and then come back with the 440. Nobody thinks he got a pair of them. But he said he's had it to 155. You can kiss my ass. My balls are not that big. This car would probably fly at 155. I'd like to see the arrow on, or I like to see the wind tunnel results. On this car, just the way the fenders are and everything. Because That's back when cars still had wings, kind of. It was
Yeah.
made for NASCAR. They was starting a compact series. Petty drove it in '62. But I've had it to 100, and that was plenty, considering it doesn't have seat belts.
I did 130 in a little Honda CRX,
Mm,
which is small enough to fit in the back of a truck,
when
pretty
you're
much.
when you're done.
And
I had a Ford Fiesta I wrecked years ago. It was sitting at we moved and I had to transport it. We literally set the back bumper up on the bumper of my dad's Ford and chained it together. So we was locked at the bumpers, and I was steering from the car, because you know how the fire truck that has a reverse steer in the back end. I had to do that with the car to get it downtown. Just a little thing. Ford Fiesta. It was 4-cylinder, 4-speed. Boy,
Yeah.
that 12-inch tires. Boy, would it go up a hill in the snow. You had to go backwards, though. It wouldn't go forwards. It had to go backwards. You could back up the hill, but you couldn't pull.
Yeah.
As long as you got good rubber. Rubber's a must. I've always
you
been.
know, Don, if you type in one-eyed cat to find your page, I have to look through a lot of different stuff.
3072.
Hey, my little
One-eyed cat
Ford.
3072.
Yeah, my little Ford Fusion will sure flat out fly.
I put Don English one-eyed cat, and it went straight to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be right.
Yeah, I posted that one video I found on my old phone doing 0 to 135 in my Fusion. That little 2.0 turbo.
I had some people get like upset with me because I posted a video of me doing a 118 in a neon, and the seatbelt light was on, the check engine light was on, every light in the dash was on, and I was like, you're stupid and this and that. I'm like, first off, I had my seatbelt on, the button's just broken, that thing, or the sensor.
Yeah.
Second off, the check engine light's probably the catalytic converter that ain't there.
Yeah.
Gary, my CRX had a B18 out of an Integra, and that dude would scat.
135, my Fusion ride's perfect.
Well, this
They
little
say they'll do
91 CRX,
160. Yeah.
this little 91 CRX was not meant to go 135 down the interstate.
No, I know that 89 CRX, I think, is the lightest one. They're 800 pounds total. I used to be a big Honda guy. I got an 03 Honda Civic. Got to get a new motor in it. The dang thing, a while after I bought it, it just was burning oil pretty good. I bought it at one of them shitty used car lots that charges you an arm and a leg to build my credit. And it got to the point it was burning 5 quarts of oil a month.
I had a tractor on the farm. It was burning about 5 gallons of oil in about 8 hours. I had to park it. I called my father-in-law. I said, "Look, man," I said, "she's done." He said, "What?" I said, I can't run my baby no more. She's giving out on me." I said, 5 gallons of oil in 8 hours.
It's running out
So
the
we gotta
bottom.
quit.
What Barrow's put on here, people are having a hard time finding your channel. Put your channel name in your video tags, not the hashtags or whatever. There's the hidden tags. If you get TubeBuddy, you can just click on your video and click tags, and you just type them in and hit save, and you list them all on there real easy. And you can put a ton of tags on there. You can get up to 500 characters. And so you can put in all kinds of little words so that anytime anyone searches, it comes up. It's nowhere in your video. Nobody else can see it, but it'll randomly pop up. Helps you get
Well, guys,
more.
I gotta get off here. It's getting late. I gotta be up at 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
Yeah, good to see you,
I was
buddy.
going to get off about 20 minutes ago and I forgot.
Yeah, that's where I was. I was gonna get off when Irish got off because it was getting late, but I still gotta go take a shower and go to bed.
Yeah, I'm going for 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna go over to paranormal.
All right. Well, I'll see you on the next one.
Yeah, have a good one, brother.
Nice seeing you, man. Suppose I can hang out for a few more minutes.
Yeah.
That way I can entertain the cat a little bit.
Yeah, your cat needs some attention.
Yes, she's starving. I think she wants some of my beer.
Probably. My dog's been asleep for probably 2 hours or so, 3 hours. I think she came over when I first got on, and since then she's been asleep in her bed.
She'll be all wound up here in a little bit. Right when you're ready to wind down.
She's good. She just cuddles up to me and goes to sleep.
Dogs are good that way.
She'll sleep all day.
There's times I wake up in the middle of the night and I hear the cats just ripping through the house.
Yeah.
No, it's like,
yeah, that's my boss's place.
If I were to ever have a burglar come in here, I think it's the cats.
Yeah, my buddy, he always watches my boss's house when they're out of town. And he's like, dude, seriously, like 2 o'clock in the morning, the damn cats will come running through there, and then the dogs chase the cats and just wake me up.
Yeah, they're ripping.
About 2 or 3 times a night. Hey, later, first responder. Take care, buddy.
Man, there I go again. I forgot all about the chat over here.
Yeah, my boss. They got 2 cats in the house and 3 dogs. It's a little busy.
No, I don't even want 2 cats, but
yeah, they got about 12 cats out in the barn.
No.
But
well, if I had a barn, it'd be a different situation.
Well, they got 40 acres out there, so
yeah, mousers.
Yeah.
That's
hey, have a good one, Gary. Take care.
When they earn their keep, it's a different story.
RC said he saw your pussy. Who hasn't seen Don's pussy?
Right up and personal. Oh, well, it seemed to be a legitimate channel name.
Yeah. They say it works, gets people's attention. They're like, what the heck?
Well, it's a better channel name than Don.
Yeah.
That's all right. Work with what we got.
Yeah. Put you out there.
No, I'm saying I keep going back to my analytics. Just like that, it flashed. I got another sub. I'm at 168. Ooh, little victory.
Like right in the middle of your trunk lid, you should put a little butthole up there.
Yeah,
the one-eyed cat.
I've been having ideas.
That's good. Told Barrows he should make a rat rod and put like a curly toupee around the gas cap. You can find the hole with hair around it.
The perfect pucker.
The perfect pucker. That 440 will make you pucker.
Well, you learn to get out of it.
Hey, Bill, how you doing, buddy? If you don't talk to your kids about this stuff, Bill, somebody else will.
Yeah, and you might as well get them straight the way you want them to understand it.
Yeah. I remember my stepdaughter crying in like 7th or 8th grade, probably, because somebody told her there was no such thing as Santa Claus.
Oh,
It just ruined her day. I
it's
was like,
it's inevitable, but you want it to last forever.
right? They grew up in North Pole, Alaska by the Santa Claus house.
Man,
They always went to Santa's house and petted the reindeer and everything else.
man, you bring up Santa. It's like I've got a Santa suit and I've got a few ideas for a couple shorts or whatever with my Valiant, because I want to pull the factory slant out here and wash it for the winter so I can put it. It's under a carport, but it still needs a car cover because of, condensation off the roof and dust But I want to do a little Santa Claus with the Valiant video, and I better do it soon because everybody's going to get burned out on Santa videos.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm a YouTube creator now, man. I got to think of potential videos.
You got to hit them while they're hot.
Yes.
You wait too long, they're burned out.
Because the last week or so, deer videos has been big, and it's worked for me. I took a couple videos over in the woods. A couple didn't do too bad. It's like, okay, got to go with the seasonal stuff.
Yeah. Everybody wants some Santa.
That's right. Well, I was thinking about doing a little video of Santa thumbing a ride and the Valiant stopping and picking him up. I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm no Steven Spielberg, but
Santa's like the best wingman you could ever have because he knows where all the naughty girls live.
There you go.
He'll hook you up.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't really have any content, and it was deer season, and my son lucked into a nice 8-point. It's like, let's video that. Good or bad, it's still content. I learned to edit, so I found out I've got iMovie on my phone. It's like, no shit. I've been having a blast with it.
Nice.
Because I was there for a little bit. I was just making, start to finish videos, one takes. I'd throw up a time lapse of, doing my inner fenders or whatever. And because I couldn't piece them together. And I got this. It's like, holy shit. It's like I got Hollywood right here in my phone,
Oh, yeah. Like I say, anything works. I mean, you can.
I didn't even know I had the app. It was on a different page. You know how you swipe left or whatever? I was like, oh, there it is. It's actually fun. I'm running out of videos. I'm going to have to make more. Because I've been going.
You can make a short putting gas in your car. I mean, just
come
up with some funny line or something,
But, I had some old videos in my phone where a year or two ago, I had it was 14 seconds. It was a bobcat when I was out hunting. I seen him coming. I got lucky. He never knew I was there. I got like 4,800 hits. I put that out this evening. I find like 5, 6 o'clock is a good time, right around dark Eastern.
Yeah.
But it'll spike. It was like 45 minutes. I got almost 5,000 views, and it fell right off the earth. I got 4 subs, 5 subs. I'll have to look. It's like cool. People like animal videos.
Like Barrows, he's got some old videos. They're like 2 years old, and out of nowhere they just go hot. You might not get any views even on it for a year or so, and then all of a sudden you get 10 million. So
what was it? Oh, a couple days ago, I took a video. I was driving the 440 I was driving the 440 Valiant down, and my brother was passing me, pulling the other one on the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
8 seconds, it's like, and I got 14,000 views in like 2 hours. It's like, no shit. And then it fell off the earth.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like
man,
say it might pick up, might not.
well, I got 15 subs off that one short. It's like, look,
Yeah. Didn't hurt nothing.
and that was, and while granted, car season is all year round, but what did I put on it? A pair of 62 Valiants headed to Carlisle. That
Yeah.
was back in June. But there's a lot of Carlisle pictures coming out now. People are going back through their old shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. If they work, great. If they don't, I'm not out anything.
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this up here.
Yep, going over there to
Getting late. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks to all the influencers and Mrs. T and Barrows and Dawn and Leighton for coming up here, and Jay. Appreciate y'all, and take care. Have a good night, and we'll catch you next time.
All right. See you later.
Take her easy, Dawn. We'll see y'all over at Paranormal here. That's right, Barrows. You got that video of me throwing that slant 6 in the back of my truck, you'd have had 10 million views on it. Have a good one, Bill. If you stay tuned, I'm going to transfer you over to Paranormal Slumber Party here. We'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.